Yeah, there have been. I've been playing here for a long time, and to have won Jack's event a few times has been very special. To see him out here today.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen him since the Tuesday night dinner at Augusta, so it was great to catch up for a little bit. And man, this golf course is not set up easy this week. The rough is up, and it's going to be a tough go at it.
Number 6 will be difficult.
None of them have been easy, but this one is going to require a lot of good driving. It's going to be soft. The guys are going to be aggressive. The ball's not going to be going anywhere, and we'll see if we played up the first couple of days.
How about this guy? Can he?
Oh, he can play. He's gotten a lot better since.
30 to 18, that's really all that matters. Hit a good drive on one. I'm trying to copy the golfers' just positive attitude they have about a tournament. I always wanted to do a football press conference the similar way the golfer does. I had a great stretch today. I got all my handoffs. I got every snap. I threw 4 interceptions, but for the most part, I'm excited about my game and looking forward to next week. I mean, it keeps them positive. So, no, look, it was to go behind the ropes and to play with this guy on this course and see Jack Nicklaus at the turn. Anybody that loves golf, it's a real thrill. Tiger couldn't have been a better host to me and the 2 nationwide customers, and great sports fans here, football fans, golf fans, and really fun to be out here on behalf of Nationwide.
What was the most impressive thing that you saw with Tiger's game today?
I've played a lot of golf with Tiger all the way through the years, and it doesn't really amaze me much anymore because I've seen so many incredible things that you kind of come to expect it. And when he makes a par, it's kind of like you're surprised, So he drives it great. He gave me a great read on 18. That was the most impressive thing I saw. I executed it. It was a great read, though.
What was the most impressive thing that you saw with Peyton's game out there?
He's gotten so much better. I mean, when we first played, he was just kind of starting out the game. But now that he's retired and playing a lot more golf, and that's been pretty cool for me to be able to play with him throughout the years, and to know that what he's gone through, to see him get ready for the season, and what he's been able to accomplish after all those surgeries, and then to see to walk around greatness like this, it's always fun.
You feel likewise about him.
Tiger, do you feel refreshed after the PGA? And
I do.
Kind of feel
I
a
do.
little better about where your game is trending?
Yeah, I feel a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. I just need to play a little bit more now, and hopefully it'll be 4 solid days this week heading into the Open.
Peyton, last one for Peyton. Last one.
As Tiger alluded, you're maybe one of the few people on earth who knows has any sense of what he's gone through to come back to win that major like he did. Can you speak to what it was like watching the Masters, and would that have been like you winning the Super Bowl after
it's hard to make comparisons. I don't think anybody can speak for what he went through from a physical standpoint, injury-wise. Only you kind of know what it feels like. But I just know how hard he worked. I know how many, how he had to stop playing for a while because I had to kind of stop throwing at one point because I didn't like seeing the way I was throwing. So you kind of stop and sort of restart, and that's what he did. And I think the most impressive thing is how he's been able to adjust and be adaptive to playing in a new physical state. And that's kind of what I did. Maybe to use a baseball analogy, I couldn't throw the 100-mile-an-hour fastball anymore, but you could still work the outside edges of the plate, and you can still strike a guy out that way. And he struck a lot of guys out down there at Augusta a few weeks ago and came home with the win. And so that's what's that to me is the most impressive thing, is how adaptive he's been. And as a golf fan, like everybody, I loved watching that Sunday, and it's great having him out here watch him play again.
Thanks, Peyton. We'll
Okay.
excuse you.
Thank you very much.
Did Peyton say
Yeah,
anything?
I've seen a little bit.
Did Peyton say anything inspiring to you?
No, he just gave me crap the entire time. which is par for the course. That's what we do. We give each other a pretty good needle, and as I said, to walk around with greatness, and I got a chance to know him for all these years, and he just described it, what he's gone through, what he had to change and adapt to. That's one of the things that we talked about for a number of years, because we didn't quite have what we used to have.
What's the thing Jack said this week about the win at Augusta may have fueled your hunger even more to go get that record of his. Obviously, it's important to everybody, but How important is it to you, and how did the win at Augusta fuel that passion?
Well, it validated that I can still do it at the highest level. You know, last year at Eastlake was a big thing for me to have won in my first year back. Now I've only played 5 majors now, and so that's if I'm able to stay healthy enough to continue playing. Sorry, 6 majors now. Be able to stay healthy enough to continue playing more tournaments. It's about just giving myself opportunities. Be able to work my way through it like I did, and kept my patience and kind of chip away at it at Augusta was pretty cool, because I've most of the years that I've won there, that I've been out front early. This was not the case.
Tiger, after Bethpage, how was Pebble?
Pebble was wet, rainy, and cold when we played. So it was playing really, really long, but it obviously be probably a little bit different than come tournament time. The rough is not quite up yet. It's a little bit short for now. They got another few more weeks to grow it in. The greens are. I forgot. I hadn't played there in a number of years. I forgot how small the complexes are. Add a little bit of firmness and speed to them, they get really tiny. But seeing some of the new greens that they had redone, taking a look at the new pins was nice to see. So come next week when I start concentrating and focusing on Pebble Beach, it'll be nice to have those images.
Tiger, how long after Bethpage did it take you to feel like you were back to 100% physically?
Took me a little bit. I lost quite a bit of weight and wasn't feeling my best, but was able to put most of it back on and just kind of continue working at it.
Just a couple more, okay?
Tiger, Jack said yesterday that you probably think like he did, that it was always majors. That's how he counted, success in his career. That he wasn't looking at Sam Snead's record, for example. But now that you're right there, what would it mean to you to get 82 or 83 or?
Well, to get into those numbers, it takes longevity and it takes hot years.
Yeah.
I think it's been 10 years where I've won 5 or more tournaments. So you need multiple win seasons like that, and you can build it for decades. So that's something I'm very proud of, because it's not something that happens overnight. And to be able to come this close, to get to one behind Sam Snead, has been pretty amazing. Been a pretty amazing run throughout my 20 some odd years out here, and hopefully I have a few more.
A 62-year-old Snead was asked, why do you keep competing? And he said, well, because if I stop competing, I'm going to dry up like a peach. Can you relate to that?
Well, no matter what it is, I'm competing.
Yeah.
So whether it's golf or anything else, I'm going to be competing. So this is just one of my outlets. I love competing in golf. I love playing, and there's nothing better than playing against the best players in the world. Something I dreamt about as a kid. Has finally come to fruition, and I've been doing it for a long time.
Or being the best player in the world.
Yeah, to have been, up there, at number 1 slot for a number of weeks and number of years. It's, as I said, it's about consistency, and it's about getting those multiple win seasons and keeping it going for long periods of time. And that's something I'm very proud of, is that I've been able to be as consistent as I have been for a long period of time.
Yeah.